Wanna spar? Wanna spar? Wanna spar?
Pantas kagak ada suaranya tadi ya. Profesional streamer momen.
Huh?
Hah. Enggak akan gacha, enggak akan gacha. Banyak tuh lihat quest. Kemana anjir itu? Nge-lag ya? Sebentar, kayaknya nggak usah pakai ini deh. Nge-lag coy. Susah berat.
Huh? Go.
Nah, sampai dapat Yukong. Kemana anjing? Nah,
Whoa.
Ini apa ini anjing?
Looks like the battle
Muter-muter.
here was intense. Whoa. Looks like the battle here was intense.
The Master Diviner must have launched the campaign while we were delayed in the Artisanship Commission.
Time is of the essence. The most important task for the Xianzhou Luofu is suppressing the Stellaron. General Jing Yuan tasked the Master Diviner with commanding the Cloud Knights. He would have known she'd act on the results of her divination.
Thank goodness the general didn't make us go with the knights. Fighting is totally different from adventuring. All these people, it's tough to bear.
I'm afraid this is nothing, Benefactor. Centuries ago, an emanator of abundance besieged the Luofu with the aim of taking the ambrosial arbor. They destroyed half our delves and killed most of
Kayaknya
the
harus
Cloud
udah.
Knights. For
Yang
long-life
pen game ini di
species,
SSD coy.
such events are more like yesterday's memories than ancient history.
Angkotnya
This
lama
awful
banget.
spectacle is child's play in comparison.
Hey, is that supposed to make us feel better?
It's hard to tell if the Master Diviner won or lost here.
Tidak wajar lah.
A draw? This isn't a tournament, you know. I can't see many Cloud Knights. The Xianzhou must have fought well.
Not necessarily. There'd usually be a base with supporting forces set up after a successful engagement, but we don't see any of that. Let's look around and see if we can find some clues.
Be careful. Those monsters are pretty tough. Here! There are still survivors here.
You're not the Knights. What is your purpose here? It's dangerous.
We're reinforcements sent by the General. Where's everyone else?
Resorting to short-lived species as reinforcements. Jing Yuan is truly running out of options.
Gila lu. Dihina umur pendek coy.
Run! She's a disciple of Sanctus Medicus!
Silence. If my healing worked, you'll become one of us. And then it's not just me they'll be running from.
Si An. Bentar ya.
Hurry! Leave here!
What a headache.
I can't control myself anymore!
Time for the main event.
Lihat pingnya 152.
Turn it up!
Song's for you. Let's rock. Let me tend your wounds. You bully!
The lives of short-lived species are so fleetingly brief. Why seek death?
Sick, what?
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up!
Anjing.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
You don't look so good.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
The hell is that?
I'll end your misery. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Why did you come to the Xianzhou?
Masih
To
ada.
seek immortality? You don't have to appease Jingyuan. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus can provide all that you desire.
Fuck.
Time to show you. What's in your prescription?
Thanks. It's time. I'll end your misery.
Keep up!
Lance at the ready.
You don't look so good.
Don't mess with me. I'll end your misery. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Kelar. Gak ya,
Hold
PC
on.
gue nge-lag gini
We'll
kenapa
find
ya?
someone to help.
Don't waste your time. They've converted me.
Cepet banget ya perubahannya jadi
I
kayak
don't
gitu.
have much longer. Go. The Master Diviner's troops are ahead.
Let's go.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus were in hiding for so long. Now they finally show their face. Did the Master Diviner fail to foresee this?
Ini belum.
Be careful, benefactors. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus worship Yaoshut, the Plague's author, the greatest enemy of the Xianzhou. The Alliance has been trying to root out their secret organization for millennia. It's no coincidence that they've chosen this moment to reveal themselves.
Will of preservation. What a headache.
Turn it up.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
You don't look so good.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Dia akan gacha blade gua. Gacha scarf kan ntar
I'll end your misery.
habis first half. Gila first half.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Keep up. Need a doctor? Hiya!
Who's next? That's it.
Turn it up.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it. It's time.
Yang ini gak kena.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. This song's for you. Don't mess with me.
Nih. Musuh-musuh begini ya bikin males.
Keep up.
It's time. What a headache.
Mana saya juga cuma segitu lagi damage-nya. Perasaan gede.
Turn it up.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
You don't look so good.
Don't mess with me. Who's next?
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Kemana jir itu?
Stop the rock.
Not a scratch. What a headache. Time for the main.
Keep up.
I'm on guard.
Let me tend your wounds. Hiya!
I'll end your misery. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. This song's for you. Lance at the ready.
Need a doctor?
Don't
Ready
mess
to
with
jam.
me. Who's next?
Bisa 2 kali gitu ya?
Turn it up.
What a headache.
best is yet to come.
Eh,
Can't stop the run. That's it.
kok dia duluan yang nyerang gitu?
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it. I'll end your misery. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Nah, mantap.
The best is yet to come.
Hmm. Salah. Nah.
I'm getting the hang of this.
Hmm? Wait.
Dun, 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 dun.
Ntar salah tag, Cuk. Shit. Salah tag. Ntar. Dah. Tagnya masih Dota.
Who goes there? Show yourselves! Wait, it's you. Quickly, in here. It's dangerous outside.
You recognize us?
Are you not the General's guests? The Master Diviner prophesied your arrival. We were ordered to wait for you under any circumstances. Yes, the Master Diviner ordered us to remain stationed here and went to scout ahead. They're saying the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have returned. They haven't been seen for an age. The troops are anxious. It's good that you're here. The Master Diviner said the Knights weren't to move out until you arrived. Please wait in the camp. We'll decide on our next steps once the Master Diviner returns.
That the Cloud Knights received orders not to advance is a bad sign. The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. I've heard the name before. If memory serves, they're an underground sect of the Abundance that's said to have lain dormant within the Cienjo, plotting to overthrow the Alliance. The Stellaron has certainly caused Abundance-like abnormalities. Is that what motivated the Disciples to come out of the shadows? No. The Knight's main force remains intact. Something must have happened. Something we're not aware of. The Master...
Good idea.
Yalah,
Why
kepencet.
don't you take a look around, benefactors? My feet need a rest.
You want to ask questions? Fine. But I must be present the whole way through. This part needs to be recorded as testimony.
Finally, someone to talk to. These Cloud Knights are so serious, so boring. What did we do? We cured our kin. It must hurt to be trapped in such weak flesh and blood.
You scum! If the Order allowed, I would cut you down now.
Oh, you don't understand. A short-life species couldn't understand. Mara struck? Bah! It's a second life gifted by Sanctus Medicus to eliminate the self, to achieve transcendence, a life of true freedom. I see a desire for power in your eyes. This life is too short for you, isn't it? I can help you.
Don't listen.
We're just having fun, sir. Without the blessing of the Abundance, you short-life species would never be able to endure the transformation.
Forgive me for being brief. Warfare is a dangerous business. There's no time for idle chat. We took over this place a few hours ago under the Master Diviner's command. It was only afterwards that we learned our enemies were none other than the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus, those who worship the Plague's author. Everything was going as planned. The sorcerers of the Disciples and the fantastic creatures they commanded were no match for us. And after a while, our comrades suddenly started to slaughter one another. Yes, among the Sanctus Medicus monsters, there were our comrades. The greatest fear of the Cienjo people is succumbing to our Mara-struck form around others. To do so means that we have given up on being human. What the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus did are despicable acts that every Alliance resident detests.
Pencet tadi.
I swear to the Arbiter that I will avenge my comrades.
Master Diviner, you're back.
I have kept you waiting, but the deceit of the Disciples is laid bare to me now.
You keep us waiting, alright?
I was merely being courteous. According to my divination, you've hardly been here long.
The conflict is difficult, Master Diviner, but you have led your forces from the front lines and beyond in pursuit of the enemy. Admirable work.
Hardly. A diviner must acquire first-hand knowledge in order to calculate the future. Collecting intelligence in this way assists me in achieving the right answer. Wait, what's all this about a difficult conflict?
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been scheming for a long time, but our army is in no way inferior. How can things be so difficult? Sharp as always.
I knew we'd spent too long around the Master Diviner. Now we're predicting the future. Let me guess. What are we up to this time? Could it be heading to the front lines? Leading the Cloud Knight charge? Well, try this on for size. Nope! I can't stand any more of this fighting. So there.
Yukong mukanya. Yukong tingin. Mukanya kayak gini.
Who said you'd be heading to the battlefield?
We're not?
Jingyuan's orders. He said that the value of unexpected guests lies in the unexpected. The Cloud Knight's assault was to demonstrate our power to the enemy head-on. Now it is time for the unexpected. Please, come with me. After receiving the Ambrosial Arbor, the Alchemy Commission was once the Luofu's most vital commission.
Bentar.
After all, it was they who changed the Xianzhou natives into long-life species. They also developed many incredible technologies from the tree itself. But in the end, the alchemists grew discontented and began to obsess over the manipulation of life. Research into the arbor poisoned their minds. The more they pursued it, the more they longed for it. Morning bells chime in a dream. Evening mist gathers around me. Do you see that?
What huge elixir crucibles. There's still smoke coming out of them.
This is where the alchemists practiced the way of immortality in ancient times. They erected elixir crucibles here to absorb the power of the arbor, turning fantasy into reality. Since the smoke from the crucibles never ceases, this place was named Eve Mist Mansion. An elegant name, but as far as the art of war is concerned, it's a death trap. As long as the crucibles are lit and the smoke continues to linger, we cannot get any closer.
This is why the Cloud Knights lost control and became Mara-struck?
Indeed. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus infuse the smoke that permeates this delve with medicinal pellets that elicit Mara. Unless the Cloud Knights were able to march with their breath held, they would be doomed to fall into disarray. Moreover, no one could know whether their comrade was about to be stricken with Mara. Is there anything better than fear for destroying the morale of an army?
The Cloud Knights' first assault was just a cover. You're using the main army to attract the enemy's attention, while we douse the elixir crucibles and stop the smoke.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus renounced their century of secrecy and chose to reveal themselves, meaning they feel confident of victory. But no matter how well prepared they may be, their focus has always been the Cloud Knights. They are completely unaware of your existence and capacity, and in short, cannot be prepared against you. Indeed, this demonic vapor is a weapon targeted against the Cloud Knights. The Ambrosial Arbor is taboo for the Luofu, and the Xianzhou Alliance has always been fiercely independent. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus could never have guessed that the General would seek outside help. They won't be prepared against short-life species.
Short life.
Is this what General Jingyuan meant by unexpected guests?
I wouldn't hazard a guess. All I can say is that the predictions of the Stellaron hunters were more accurate than mine. The future that Kafka seeks is becoming reality. One step at a time. I do not wish to be their puppet either. In any case, we do not walk alone and unhindered on our paths. Our choices define us and influence others. The duty of the Master Diviner is to bring luck and avoid misfortune. I don't want my choice to plunge the Luofu into a terrible future. To return to the matter at hand, only you can douse the elixir crucibles without being harmed by them.
Fine. I didn't hear a please, but seeing as we do kinda have superpowers around here, Mr. Yang, what do you think?
I will come at once when the smoke dissipates. You won't be left to fend for yourselves.
Oh, jadi kita tumbal ke
I feel
bawah.
like even though long life species get to live forever, they aren't so different from us short life species when it comes to worries and suffering. Wait, Miss Ting-Yun! Why are you still here? You're too close to the crucible!
Thank you for the concern, but I'm fine. The General commanded me to stay with you. I dare not go against military orders.
Waduh.
Your life is more important, Miss Ting-Yun. Go back. We can explain to the General.
There's really no need. I've spent my years traveling the universe. Not to mention, I'm younger and stronger than I look. Even you benefactors have probably lived longer than me.
Seems like this.
Violence is an option.
This
Ini
song's
keras.
for you. Keep up. Lance ablaze.
Males sih manggil teman-temannya.
Forward.
You don't look so good.
Pretty good crowd today. Turn it up. Lance at the ready.
Let me tend your wounds.
This song's for you. Keep up. That's it. Who's next? Ha! Reach the end of the story in your own way.
A little something for everyone.
Right choice. Who goes there?
Time for the main.
Turn it up. Need a doctor? You bully! Let's rock. Let me tend your wounds.
I'll end your misery. Not a scratch.
Oh.
A sharp scythe needs targets.
Eh. Malah dinyalain si bangsa.
That's it? Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
So you are afraid of me.
Keep up. I'm on guard.
Need a doctor?
I'll end your misery. I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Anjir belum mati.
Pretty good crowd today.
Let's rock.
Yeah.
The best is yet to come. Will of preservation.
Paling malas aja lawan yang ginian gini.
Time for the main event.
Turn it up.
Lance at the ready.
Let me tend your wounds.
Who's next?
Keep up. Need a doctor?
I'll end your misery.
Not a scratch.
Bayi lu emang gak ada rasanya sih di gua. Nggak dibuild buat ngehit soalnya.
Turn it up.
Thanks.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Gila sih bagus banget ini. Lumayan.
Yay, we did it. Can't see the smoke anymore.
So, you succeeded in dousing the elixir cauldrons. Unimportant. The inevitable
Wah,
is
ini
already upon us.
bau-bau enemy baru.
Danshu. It's you.
I have met you before in my capacity as Chief Alchemist, Master Diviner. You don't seem surprised.
Indeed. The General and I knew that the disciples of Sanctus Medicus must be hiding in the Alchemy Commission. However, without evidence, we couldn't bring charges before the commissions. We had to wait for you to show yourselves. And now, your charges are many. Drawing Stellaron spirits into the Xianzhou, resurrecting the Ambrosial Arbor, striking down our people with Mara. The Ten Lords Commission will address these transgressions during your reckoning.
Crimes? If I am guilty, then all of our Xianzhou ancestors are also guilty. They were the ones who accepted the blessings of the abundance and turned their descendants into long-life species. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus are only walking on the road our ancestors once took. How is it a crime to seek ascendance? In days of old, the roots of the Ambrosial Arbor enveloped the Xianzhou Lafu like a living creature. We controlled the stellar seas, and none could stand in our way. Everyone could become celestial and shift form at will.
Again ya guys, Divinity.
Descended onto all 9 Xianzhou ships. What a glorious time that was. How far the Xianzhou has fallen. We consent to be commanded by the devilish archer. Suffer continuously at the hands of the denizens of abundance. And the Ten Lords Commission even forces us to give up our immortality. How pitiful. I do not blame you for your ignorance. We were not born in the era when the Ambrosial Arbor first descended. nor did we witness its miracles. But now, we now have an opportunity to restore the ancient laws.
Forgive me for thinking you might have harbored some profound enlightenment. Yours is the same old talk of those who seek power and give up on their humanity. Our Xianzhou ancestors fought side by side with the Arbiter, laid waste to the Arbor, and established the Ten Lords Commission to lay down the lines between life and death. In doing so, we enshrined our future as human beings. Celestials? There are no Celestials on the Xianzhou. The divine miracles of the abundance, the manipulation of life and death. Your deeds are nothing but evil.
I have nothing to say to you, Master Diviner. You have already made your decision. You have discarded power. A most foolish choice.
Oh.
Master Diviner, allow me to show you what the Celestials were capable of.
Gua juga Celestial, tai.
Songs for you. Keep up. It's time. I'll end your misery.
Dulu nih, males.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. That's it.
Sakit ini
Burn
kayak.
it up.
Let me tend your wounds.
Thanks. Who's next? That's it. Let's rock. Lance at the ready. Ha! This song's for you. Keep up.
Ini. Apaan anjir itu?
Turn it up.
Anjir, HP-nya berkurang, cuy.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it. This song's for you. Keep up.
Max HP-nya berkurang sama kayak nah itu. Black Blade.
I'll end your misery.
Bro.
Time to question your
Berasa.
Don't mess with me. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Pretty good crowd today. Turn it up. I'm on guard.
Let me tend your wounds.
What a headache. Keep up. It's time.
Hai, max HP-nya berkurang.
Let's rock. Thanks. Don't mess with me. I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it.
Harus mati.
Or rock with it. Lance ablaze. Lance forward. This song's for you.
Gila, ibu mati.
Need a doctor? Ready to jam.
Mati lu bang.
Why? She said. The ambrosial arbor's descent will bring us undying bodies. The one who gave us the Stellaron said that. Vantilia, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have fulfilled our promise. You, Lord Ravager, must do the same. Now, quickly.
Little pawn. Must you force me to intervene directly? I'm loath to flout my philosophy of destruction. Never mind. It would seem the time has come for other means of dismantling the Xianzhou from within. What a shame. It would have been nice to observe for a little longer. You received the gift of abundance.
Surely you can withstand the blessing of destruction.
What? Serem aja. What the?
Allow me to reintroduce myself. I am Lord Ravager Vantilia. I have come with a single purpose: to set in motion the self-destruction of the Xianzhou.
Pretty good crowd today.
Yoon, is the Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion? But how can that be? Keep calm, all of you. This is a formidable enemy. We have to stay together.
Cuk, kenapa nyerangnya ke serval semua?
Let me tend your wounds.
Ready to jam.
Tolong bro.
Time for the main event. Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it. Turn it up.
Nyerangnya ke serval semua anjing.
Need a doctor? Finally!
Ready to jam. Who's next? What a headache. This song's for you. Keep up. You can fight it or rock with it. It's time. Who's next?
You are fortunate that Zephyro and Selenova never set their gaze upon the Xianzhou. They have no qualms about dealing out destruction by their own hand.
What?
Since that stubborn general of yours has forced me to take center stage, I'll make sure I steal the show. My apologies for leaving so soon, but I have a company to keep. I'm sure my friends here will be happy to entertain you.
Let me tend your wounds.
Don't mess with me. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Pretty good crowd today.
Berasa simulated universe anjing.
Need a doctor?
What a headache. I'll end your misery.
Lance at the ready.
Don't mess with me.
Males banget nih lawan ginian keras aja.
Let me tend your wounds.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Ready to lose your... You can fight it, or rock with it!
Need a doctor?
Let's rock.
Belok.
What a headache.
That's it. I'm on guard.
Time to show you. What's in your prescription?
Lama ya, Mas.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Song's for you.
Turn it up.
You can fight it, or rock with it!
You bully!
Don't mess with me.
Let me tend your wounds.
Salah.
Keep up.
Mati. Keras banget.
Wait, hold on a second. Are you really saying that Miss Ting-Yun was a member of the Antimatter Legion all along? And what was that fire that came out of her? And her body? Where did it go? Mr. Yang, you're smart. What happened just now?
You're smart.
The flame we witnessed claimed to be Lord Ravager Fantilia, a name I've heard other nameless speak of in the past. She's one of 7 Lord Ravagers who serve Nanook, and finds pleasure in witnessing the self-destruction of mortals. She's led countless souls down a dark and hopeless path.
Meaning that Ting-Yun had long since fallen under the Lord Ravager's influence?
Jadi
I don't believe
mati.
so. Fantilia revels in watching a corrupted mind eating away its host from inside out until the obliteration of both is achieved. But there was no indication that Ting-Yun had been misguided or manipulated. It's possible that the Ting-Yun we knew wasn't her true self, but an image Fantilia devised to serve her own purposes.
You're saying that the real Ting-Yun is still...
I'm sorry, March. I can't say with any certainty where the real Ting-Yun may be, or at what point she was replaced by the imposter. Without knowing where the body vanished to, it'll be tough to get an answer. At this point, it's all just conjecture and hope. But if that body belonged to the real Ting-Yun, it does raise the question of why Fantilia would go to such lengths to destroy any evidence of her. Wouldn't it be more in line with her destructive nature to leave Ting-Yun's remains behind as a display of power? I believe this to be Fantilia's goal: to sow seeds of doubt among us and ensnare us in a malevolent trap.
It's clear that the sudden resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus is all connected to the Lord Ravager. Pretending to be a Xianzhou citizen, planting a Celeron in the Luofu, all part of her plan to bring about our self-destruction. Fantilia is aiming for the Ambrosial Arbor. If she succeeds, the Luofu will be deprived of its roots, making its destruction all too easy. We must stop her. We need to take a star skiff to Scale Gorge Waterscape. The Ambrosial Arbor can be sealed from that self. Let's make haste.
Bentar.
That imposter
Make
had
haste.
the audacity
Kayak
to
speed of
carry
the
out
church.
nefarious plans right under our noses. How utterly despicable. What worries me more is just how many more antimatter saboteurs are at large. I've reported the current situation to the seat of Divine Foresight. He made no further contact after we communicated at the Matrix of Prescience. He said he had important matters to personally attend to. The situation stands on the edge of a precipice. We must trust in the General.
Ah.
This is... Huh? You're pretty familiar with this place. Yep, it's the Alchemy Commission. No wonder we were getting those military broadcasts on the way over. Something about the Cloud Knights gathering here, right? They're probably coming to fix the Stellaron problem. It's been such a long journey.
Oh,
but
ini dan
now we're
Susang
finally
sama
gonna meet
dua
some Cloud
tak.
Knights. I didn't lie to you, right? I told you I'd bring you somewhere safe, and I did. Though, we did take a bit of a detour.
Before I arrived in Starskiff Haven, I had a diviner read my fortune for the journey ahead. He told me not to be concerned with the destination, but to seize my chances and travel with the current to reap the greatest harvest.
Meaning?
Meaning, thank you, Miss Sushang.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go report to the nearest captain. You guys can hang around here, but don't run off too far. There'll be Cloud Knights coming to escort you back soon. Bye for now.
The messages never get sent. I wonder what's happening with those three. The Cloud Knights seem to be gathering for the Stellaron disaster. But why did Kafka want us to come here? What happened to them? And what happened to Blade? I've delayed for too long. I need more information.
You haven't been back home for a long time, have you, Master Danheng? As home draws nearer, so our feelings grow stronger. I can see it in your eyes. Do you want to leave? Then do it now. The Cloud Knights will soon check our identities. I have somewhere else to be. I've tarried here too long.
Where are you going?
I'm a traveling merchant. I have one more deal to
Gak percaya ini orang merchant doang guys.
I'm sorry, I have to catch up to my friends. Thank you for looking out for me on this journey. Both of you.
What?
What a huge cauldron.
This Orient cauldron is driven by the cloud hymn magic of our people, the Vidyadhara. It drinks the water of the ancient sea like a whale swallows the tide and refines it into medicinal pellets.
Waduh.
All the elixir crucibles that the Videodora helped to construct contain Cloud Hymn magic. You should take this chance to learn more, young master.
Uh-huh. But I don't need any sort of device to help me command water. What more is there to learn?
You are indeed the chosen one, with endless potential. Yet, Cloud Hymn magic is just the beginning.
Of Vidyadhara Mirajago? Have these shadows of the past yet to disperse? These memories... No. They have nothing to do with me anymore.
Nggak ada chest.
Searching power. It's you. You've returned, High Elder. Something terrible is happening with Steelcore's waterscape. Please, don't go any further. Your enemies are waiting for you.
I'm sorry. I cannot linger here. My friends have left. I must find them.
You didn't heed us then, and won't heed us now. As headstrong as you always were, it seems you already made your decision. There is a vessel bound for Scale Gorge Waterscape, located ahead.
What? Gak ngerti. Damn. Kemana tuh ini?
He's here.
Right on time.
That feeling, Kafka. It's welling up within me. That feeling... It's...
Well, don't resist. Let the Mara strike you.
You're here. It's time to pay the price. You think changing form will help you escape?
I've told you and that woman many times. I am Dan Heng. I've nothing to do with your past.
Dan Heng. You think another name and face can blot out the sin of your past? You didn't even experience death. I will force this suffering upon you, Dan Heng. You will know the pain of death.
Not on my watch. You're not murdering anyone today, fugitive. You're coming with me.
Jing Yuan's lapdog.
Jing.
Did the general not teach you to choose your battles wisely?
Hey, move back. Things are about to... Huh? You look so familiar.
Look out!
Quit hiding. Your true self revealed.
Stop! You...
I have news for you, boy. Behind you is none other than the traitor of the Xianzhou. A criminal forever banished. The High Elder of the Videodora. Imbibitor Lunae.
Anjir.
Thought the Stellaron hunters were the only ones to infiltrate the Xianzhou.
In that case, I'll bring both of you to justice.
Anjir. Harus punya sih. Woi, lama.
I've heard of you in Bibiter Lune. First it was the Stellaron hunters. Now an exiled criminal has infiltrated the Xianzhou. Come get me.
I have no interest in stoking conflict. I came to ensure the safety of my friends.
Save your excuses for the shackling prison.
Out of the way! Do not be afraid.
Better, but I'm afraid you won't be seeing your friends. They're caught in their own bitter struggle.
Silence! You're not getting away either!
Is that so? Let's heat things up then. Kafka?
Lady, listen to me. Unleash the Mara.
So it begins.
Surrender!
Who fail to send you.
Bagus ya ini buat jadinya. Kenalin gameplaynya.
What's wrong?
Lumayan.
Afraid to hurt the boy.
You're all in on it.
Fail to send you.
I wonder if the others are okay. Gotta make this quick.
My blade!
You two just won't give up. I only have one choice.
So familiar. Did she teach you? Don't you deserve no mercy.
Can't delay any longer. I didn't wish to harm anyone.
Anjir bisa gitu coba.
There's no other way. Forgive me.
Wah, bagus sih karakter harus punya nanti.
Isn't over.
Bagus itu.
All of you listen to me. Stop. Well, Blady, are you satisfied?
What did you do?
I'm just clearing the stage for the grand entrance. Can't have you three misbehaving in front of the Lafu's hotshot general.
Qingyuan.
General!
Many years have passed since the two of you departed the Xianzhou, and yet the circumstances of your return appear to be equally unhappy. If you still thought of me as a friend, you should have forewarned me.
My task is complete.
That it is. Thank you for assisting the Xianzhou in this small matter.
Take this person away. I will pretend I didn't see anything this time.
General,
Now is not the time. It has been a long time, old friend.
I'm not him.
I'm sorry. You cannot leave yet. Your Astral Express friends are waiting for you in Scale Gorge Waterscape. Shall we go and see them together?
Oh, menarik. Lama banget loading.
Lunarescent Depths, a realm of singular beauty. Scale Gorge Waterscape is the same as when I last laid eyes on it. And here we stand so different from one another. The flesh of long-life species may be immortal, but the constant of heaven and earth eludes them.
You know the Vidyadhara hatching rebirth cycle, General. The waters of the ancient sea have cleansed Dan Feng of his past sin. The person that once stood here alongside you is no more. I am Dan Heng. Whether Dan Feng was hero or villain has nothing to do with me. I bore his punishment, accepted my eternal banishment without complaint. But do not let his shadow cloud your estimation of me, General.
Raising old nets only darkens the water, an exercise in unhappiness. Perhaps it is your visage, the horns on your head, or the unmistakable air of the High Elder that makes the separation nigh impossible for me.
I already told you,
You did, but to what effect? If words alone were enough to change the heart, this world would be without quarrel. If you wish to rid me of the illusion of Dan Feng, you must do something for me. Before I can let Dan Feng die and revoke your banishment edict, I need him to do me one final favor. I can guarantee you that when it is done, you will no longer walk in anyone's shadow aboard the Luofu.
I may not be capable of the things that Dan Feng was capable of.
You must do it, or my promise will count for naught. If you wish to blame someone, blame your previous incarnation. Had he not committed that terrible sin, had the power of dragon transmutation been passed on intact, I would have no need to compel you. It is as I said. Here we stand so different from one another. Dan Feng is no more. Now, there is only Dan Heng. But I am the general of the Luofu. There are things that I wish I did not have to do, and yet I must. Let us talk of happier tidings. The friends you made on the Express are here. Do you wish to see them?
You brought them here?
Yes. I have been keeping careful watch against the abominations of abundance, the Stellaron Hunters, and the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. But I never anticipated the Antimatter Legion. The hunt is far from over, yet all the while we find ourselves at war with other evil spirits. Our intelligence tells us that the Legion are a mad and destructive war machine. Yet they never took up arms against the Alliance. The armies of the Seven Ravagers all have their own means of destruction. They are not to be taken lightly. Lord Ravager Fantalia favors internal collapse, which is why she masterminded the Stellaron crisis and urged the disciples of Sanctus Medicus out of the shadows. Now that her plot has been laid bare, she has no choice but to retreat. And yet that hardly suits her philosophy of destruction. There must be something more. Do you know something? When Don Fong committed his great crime, the Ten Lords Commission advocated strongly for him to be destroyed. The Vidyadhara, on the other hand, were split evenly in their favor and disfavor of the motion. The dragon transmutation inheritance was not intact after all. The senior Vidyadhara hated you, yet did not dare to kill you. The Vidyadhara were under great pressure. In order to placate the Ten Lords and Skyfaring Commissions, they performed an exuviation charm on Don Fong against his will. Still, they ensured that the charm contained a flaw, thinking that this would fool the Ten Lords Commission. The senior Vidyadhara were sure of their scheme, but you cannot hide fire with paper. Look, your friends are taking the fight to the Legion as we speak.
We need to help them. Let's go!
Lama loading.
I sense a storm. The heavens surge. Now.
Bagus banget aja karakter sumpah.
Let's go.
Harus punya.
Take this!
You're annoying!
The heavens surge. Forgive me.
This is our chance.
A foregone conclusion. Conflict is pitiless.
You have the worst luck running into me.
The times are changed beyond recognition. The heavens surge. Now.
Let's make it quick. Take this! Rules are made to be broken.
Malah Majer nggak pakai physical.
You don't say you're welcome.
The heavens surge. Forgive me.
that it?
Let's go.
The times are changed beyond recognition. The heavens surge. Now!
Follow my charge. Here is thunder!
You have the worst luck running into me.
Heavens surge. Forgive me.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Udah gila shieldnya banyak kayak gitu.
Jingyuan, where have you been?
Forgive my late arrival, Lady Fu. We are indebted to you and your forces. The seat of divine foresight relayed the battle reports to me. As for Fantilia's plan...
The Ambrosial Arbor. That's her focus. Lord Ravager Fantilia's strategy was to create civil strife, then let it consume the Xianzhou from within. She wanted to use the Arbor to disseminate the power of the Plague's Author, and turn the Luofu into a hell of undying abominations.
That is clear to me now. Friends of the Astral Express, I have brought someone with me whom I think you'll be eager to see.
Huh? Is that... Dan Heng? You are Dan Heng, right? What's with the horns?
It's a long story, March. It's me.
So, you do have secret strength.
Let us save such reminiscence for later, shall we? My astral guests. When you first appeared on the Luofu, your stated aim was the resolution of the Stellaron crisis. I was concerned that the Stellaron hunters harbored ulterior motives and refused your offer. I see now that I was overly anxious. Nevertheless, it is true that the motives of the Stellaron hunters were not what they appeared. In order that the Express and the Xianzhou fight side by side, Kafka lured you here and broadened the scope of the crisis. In doing so, she succeeded in making it clear that your sincerity is beyond doubt. The Luofu is in your debt, and I have no right to seek further assistance from you. However, as Lady Fu has explained, the appearance of Fantilia means that the situation is far from under our control. As General of the Luofu, it would be foolish of me not to ask Dan Heng and the rest of you for your strength at this critical moment.
Even if the crisis on the Luofu had nothing to do with the Stellaron, I would be willing to help. But I can't speak for the other members of my crew. Explore, understand, establish, and connect. As the crew of the Express, that's the Trailblaze creed we follow. Still, when the journey gets tough, those words can feel far off. Fear, risk, enemies, and death are the obstacles we face in pursuit of the creed. That's why the nameless who are able to stay the course number few indeed. Whether our destination lies before us or behind us, the decision is ours to make. Here, as on the Express, every vote counts.
Dan Heng?
Thank you, Don Hong.
How am I still one of the nameless? I stand here at the mercy of others without true freedom to speak. But as a descendant of the Vidyadhara, I will fulfill my duty to the Law Fu.
Great! Everyone's just as heroic as when they arrived. So, what's the master plan, General?
There is no master plan, only a bet. A bet on the senior Vidyadhara's incomplete exuviation charm. And on Dong Hong's ability to access the memories of the High Elder.
High Elder?
When the Rainbow Arbiter severed the Ambrosial Arbor, remnants of the curse of the plague's author lingered. In order to make the stemming of those remnants a possibility, the Law Fu invoked the power of the Scions of Permanence. Under the direction of the High Elder, the Vidyadhara guided the waters of the ancient sea to flood the Scale Gorge waterscape delve and contain the Arbor. To commemorate this magnificent feat and sacrifice, the Alliance erected the Dragon Vista Rain Monument, a Vidyadhara statue.
It looks so much like Don Hong. I wonder if... the statue... is that... Don Hong's brother?
I see why you might think so. These events occurred a long time ago. Yet successive generations of High Elders have not differed greatly in their appearance. That is, until the current generation. The most recent successor did not inherit the same level of power, and their appearance is that of a child. Do you understand, Don Hong? Since Dong Feng perished, the Law Fu Vidyadhara have no longer had an individual capable of performing such feats. But you, who once kept watch over the Arbor, should be able to open a way through to that great tree. What happens next is in your hands.
You scared the heck out of me! For a second I thought you'd annoyed the General. It seemed like you were his prisoner. There I was, thinking up a plan to kidnap you. And it turns out the two of you are old buddies. So... Aw, how sweet. But Mr. Yang and I have been holding our own. We're pretty much Xianzhou heroes at this point. Anyway, it's great.
The annals mention that Scale Gorge Waterscape was once the location of Dragon Palace. Small wonder. Look at all these submerged structures.
I was fortunate enough to be here during the Shuhu upheaval period. I witnessed this place in its prime. An age past. The palace was left in ruins, and the Vidyadhara used their sacred homeland to imprison the Arbor. The Luofu and the Xianzhou are greatly indebted to them. Lady Fu.
Here, General.
Remain here. Lead the Cloud Knights in defense of this passage. We must prevent further incidents.
Jingyuan. General, are you planning to face Phantilia alone?
I wouldn't say so. I'll be counting on a few friends for support.
General, don't cast us aside. We're willing to go with you.
Yes, General. We may not be the mightiest force, but it's our duty as Cloud Knights to protect the Xianzhou. How can we let Outworlders face the danger while we stay behind the lines? With your permission, sir, allow me to lead the way.
I understand your sentiments, soldiers. But the adversary ahead of us is not an abomination of abundance. They are a Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion. Crossing this line will bring you into the conflict between the Rainbow Arbiter and the Ruin Author. You have a more important duty. Cloud Knights, attention! After I enter the Ambrosial Arbor, and if the seawater returns to its original state, you must withdraw immediately and seal off the delve once more. The Master Diviner will lead you.
Yes, General!
Lady Fu, if I am unable to return, I entrust you with the important task of relaying the full account to the other Xianzhou ships.
I trust you will be here to reissue the order in person. But whatever the outcome, I will do as you command and honor the mission.
Spoken like a true general.
These steps are so far apart. I gotta find a way down.
Use Scale Gorge Waterscape to seal the arbor. Treason! Blasphemy! You've lost your senses. You think this will gain the trust of the Xianzhou natives. Those who are not of our kind can never be of our mind.
I understand your misgivings, but my decision is made. That is the course we must take.
Very well. In that case, I will report you to the Preceptors and have you stripped of the name and power of the High Elder.
This must be the first High Elder that accepted the mission to quell the Ambrosial Arbor. According to tradition, from then on, successive High Elders were obliged to return to the Dragon Vista Rain Hall. They would guide the tides of the ancient sea to guard and strengthen the Arbor's seal.
Ini glutnya antara gods gitu, Lan sama Nanook.
Do you remember now?
Yes. Reverence to the three talents, the path to the great roots. It's the way to the root depths.
Is that some kind of riddle? Reverence to the three talons. What the heck does that mean?
Don't worry about it. Just follow me.
Oh, what a huge palace. Completely abandoned. That must have been difficult for them. Imagine how upset you'd be if you had to abandon me.
For the Vidyadhara, it must have been a necessary sacrifice.
Miss March, I would advise you to refrain from interfering with the Videodora.
Huh?
When the life of a Videodora is over, they return to the ancient sea and form a shell before emerging anew. This is the hatching rebirth cycle.
Whoa.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up! Lance at the ready.
What a headache.
Time for the main event.
Turn it up!
Let me tend your wounds.
Time for the main event.
Keep up!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Turn it up!
It's time.
Need a doctor?
I'll end your misery. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Let's rock!
The best is yet to come. Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
So you are afraid of me.
Keep up!
I'm on guard.
Let me tend your wounds.
Don't mess with me.
This song's for you. Lance at the ready.
Need a doctor? A little something for everyone.
Will of preservation.
This is one of the places mentioned in the riddle. One of the 3 talents. If we can break the seal here, we'll be a step closer to the roots of the arbor.
Those seals you mentioned.
Harus dibunuh dulu,
Ah, great.
Turn it up!
Let me tend your wounds.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
What a head.
Anjrit.
Pretty good crowd today.
Ready to lose yourself?
You can fight it or rock with it. Keep up.
Need a doctor?
Wah.
Don't
Ready to
mess with me.
jam.
Who's next?
This song's for you.
Turn it up! Let me tend your wounds.
Pretty good crowd today.
Let's rock!
Gila. Si berasa tuh damage ke dia.
What a headache. Who's next?
This song's for you.
Keep up!
I'm on guard.
Gila, bro.
Don't mess with me. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Pretty good crowd today.
Turn it up!
You can fight it or rock with it.
Lance at the ready. Nice teamwork.
This song's for you.
What a headache.
I'm on guard.
Need a doctor?
Pretty good crowd today.
Let's rock!
Lance at the ready.
Lihat ini HP-nya cuma ngurangin 100. Dah. Keras banget.
This song's for you.
Keep up!
Don't mess with me. Who's next?
Pretty good crowd today.
Turn it up!
What a headache. Don't mess with me.
Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal. Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal. The flagstone the creature was stepping on. I wonder if it has any connection to the seal. Did you notice? Is the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal. Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal. Did you notice the flagstone the...
Berisik, Welt.
creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal.
Cuma ada yang satu kan.
Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal.
Woi.
Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal. Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on?
Astaga.
I wonder if it has any connection to the seal.
Ayo gak baca tutorialnya. Sebentar. Enggak lah. Bentar ya. Boleh. Oh iya benar. Urutannya itu.
received word from Lady Fu. The depth of Ventilia's infiltration, along with her meticulous planning, makes her extremely difficult to guard against. The Cloud Knights will carry out an investigation. But for now, our most pressing matter is to put a stop to Ventilia's scheme.
Don't mess with me. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Pretty good crowd today. Turn it up!
Need a doctor?
I'll end your misery.
Keep up!
You don't look so good.
A sharp scythe needs targets.
That should do, General.
Enough. Don't be nervous, sir. This is a mere formality for me and the Ten Lords Commission. This is of vital importance to the Ambrosial Arbor's field.
Quelling the Arbor is the duty of the Videodora.
Keep in mind, this generation cannot afford to repeat the failure of the previous High Elder.
Of course.
The Cloud Knight General and the Ten Lords Commission. They performed regular inspections of the Scale Gorge waterscape.
Enemies ahead. Up for a scrap?
Will of preservation.
A little something for everyone.
Immortality means forever.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward! Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Ah, great.
Turn it up! I'm on guard.
Let me tend your wounds. Finally!
Thanks.
A miracle.
What a headache. Who's next? I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
This song's for you. Keep up! Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it! Not a scratch. Not a scratch.
Secret of the safe.
Need a doctor?
Anjir 6.000.
Don't mess with me.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward!
Gak akan dah habisnya itu.
Turn it up! Lance at the ready. Pretty good crowd today. Let's rock! I'm on guard. Lance ablaze! Lance forward! Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
What a headache. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Secret of the safe.
Let's rock. Lance at the ready.
Don't mess with me. Who's next?
Let me tend your wounds.
Nice teamwork.
What a headache.
Turn it up.
A miracle.
Who's next?
Not a scratch. Bad.
Don't mess with me. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
This song's for you. Keep up. You can fight it or rock with it.
Secret of the safe.
What a headache.
Need a doctor? Time to question your prescription!
Okay. Pretty good crowd today. Turn it up.
Who's next?
A miracle.
Keep up. I'm on guard.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Turn it up. You can fight it or rock with it.
Secret of the safe.
Lance at the ready.
Don't mess with me.
Let me tend your wound.
This song's for you. Let's rock.
A miracle.
Need a doctor?
Pretty good crowd today.
What a headache.
Time what's in your prescription?
Ready to jam.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Songs for you. Keep up.
Secret of the safe.
I'm on guard. Pretty good crowd today. Turn it up. Ready to lose yours? You can fight it or rock with it.
Let me tend your wounds.
Don't mess with me.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
A miracle.
Let's rock.
Need a doctor?
Illusions of the past.
Lance at the ready. Ready to jam. Keep up! You can fight it, or rock with it!
You bully! Let me to.
I'm on guard.
Turn it up.
It's time.
Don't mess with me. Who's next?
Keep up! Lance at the ready.
What a headache. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
The best is yet to come. Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Turn it up.
I'm on guard.
I'll end your misery.
Keep up!
Don't mess with who's next.
The harbor is near, but if we can't complete the...
Fantilia Wasu.
This seal was already on the verge of breaking before the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
What seems to be the problem, friend? It would appear the seals have you at a loss. Could the murals in our vicinity be related to the seals?
Our reincarnation's greatest cost, the wisdom of a past life lost. The mural depicts the Vidyadhara being guided by their elder.
This mural is pretty
This mural must be...
Hey!
Perhaps.
Perhaps?
What seems to be the problem, friend? It would appear the seals have you at a loss. Could the murals in our vicinity be related to the seals?
Okay, let's head to the third seal.
What a headache.
Time for the main event.
Keep up!
It's time.
Need a doctor?
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
A sharp scythe needs targets.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Pretty good crowd today.
Turn it up! Don't mess with me. I'll end your misery. Let's rock.
I'm on guard.
You don't look so good.
Time well spent.
The last of the three talons is here.
Hey, check it out! The bases of these stone lanterns are different.
The reverence to the three talons is complete. Now, we must head for the roots of the arbor. The roots of the arbor are still growing.
It's Ventilia. We must hurry.
reached the end. These are the roots of the ambrosial arbor, where the vestiges of abundance lie. Reverence to the three talents, the path to the great roots. This is it. Under the power of the High Elder, the arbor's roots have formed into the image of a dragon. Now, I will break the final seal.
I hope everyone is prepared.
A little something for everyone.
Has the General of the Lawfu chosen to grace me with his presence?
That witch! She was here waiting for us the whole time. Show yourself, Fantilia!
And the benefactors, too. Oh, patience, patience. Let me make myself presentable. Now I see why the disciples of Sanctus Medicus hold themselves in such high regard. The Arbor's traces really do possess the power of metamorphosis and resurrection.
Fantilia! What is she doing?
Anjir, itu apa, Cok? Gede banget.
Benefactors, behold this beautiful body. The miracles of abundance live up to the name. Let's see if I can put it to good use. The very power that brought the Cienjo long life, I will use to bring it destruction.
Antilia has usurped the power of the Arbor. All of you, focus on destroying the Phantom Flowers. I'll go for the body.
Need a doctor?
Is that it?
So much bark with so little bite. Your attacks are futile. This body was born of the Arbor. You are but ants.
That's some strong wind!
March, careful!
What a headache. I'll end your misery.
I am the vanguard of the hunt. To victory!
Try untangling yourselves from this.
The weeds in my garden give me more grief.
Your arrogance betrays you.
For the Cienjo!
My
Time for the master. Show no mercy.
What a headache.
I'm on guard.
1,000 thanks. To victory!
Lance at the ready.
You the doctor?
For the Xianzhou!
So you are afraid of me.
Crushing an ant with the weight of a star. How indulgent.
The fuck is
Will end
that?
And with it, the abundance and the hunt will disappear.
The vanguard of the hunt. Vanquish the abomination! Time. Show no mercy.
Time to switch your prescription!
General of the Xianzhou.
Gunhong, you take it from here.
Liquor is over, Ventilia.
A scion of permanence. Have you finally remembered your duty of watching over the arbor?
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
For the Xianzhou!
I'm on guard.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Let me tend your wounds.
What a headache.
On my command.
Lance at the ready.
Don't mess with me. I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Vanquish the abomination!
What's in your prescription?
1,000 thanks. That it?
So you are afraid of me.
I'm on guard.
I am the vanguard of the hunt, or the Xianzhou!
What a headache.
Lance at the ready.
To victory! Are we still ants to you, Vantilia? So much effort to crush us, and met with so little success. I wonder what the other Ravagers would think.
It's almost as if you can't wait to be acquainted with me. I'm afraid you won't have the chance.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
Show no mercy. Out of ideas, Vantilia!
Illusions of the past. Thanks.
Time to end this.
Need a scratch.
What's in your prescription?
1,000 thanks.
For the Xianzhou! To victory!
Who's next?
I'm on guard. Okay, Lance ablaze. Lance forward!
Need a doctor?
Nice teamwork.
Don't mess with me. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
I am the vanguard of the hunt for the Xianzhou!
Show no mercy.
Time to end this.
What's in your prescription?
1,000 thanks.
Forgive my indulge for my next trick. I shall turn each of you into my Void Ranger. The power of the destruction will eat away at your flesh and transform you into pawns of the great Nanook. Let's start with this arrogant Xianzhou king. I wonder if the transformation of the Xianzhou General into a Void Ranger would cast the Law Food back into chaos. Destruction works in fascinating ways. What are you?
Do it!
Not bad, General of the Hunt. But all I lost was a body stolen on a whim. And you, how much longer can you last? The destruction of the Xianzhou is nigh.
Be gone, pawn of destruction. Tell the Legion that the vengeance of the Hunt will fall upon them.
General, are you okay?
I'm still alive. And it would seem the two of us can still coordinate our efforts. Vantilia, a truly fearsome enemy. If she hadn't attempted to turn me into a pawn of destruction, I'm afraid victory would have been far from certain. Vantilia had established a link between me and herself. Her well-timed strike gravely injured her. Thus, her connection to the Arbor was severed.
So it was all part of the plan? When Don Hung song stabbed you, I was scared to death.
It takes more than that to destroy an emanator of destruction. Still...
Fantilia won't be stirring up trouble anytime soon. Don't worry about her infecting the Arbor again. It's just that sealing the Stellaron is going to take some time.
Leave that to the Master Diviner. I'm afraid I may be somewhat spent.
General, keep those eyes open. Now's not the time to fall asleep. Hey, wake up! Come on, can't we stay out a little longer? Huh? Do you want to enter the Forgotten Hall? Seize the moment!
Pretty good crowd today.
Turn it up!
Let's be friends.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it!
1,000 wonders to raise your spirits. Fight as one!
Keep up! You can fight it, or rock with it!
So you are afraid of me. Time to twirl! Don't mess with me. Time to twirl!
I'm on guard.
What a headache.
Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours!
Time to twirl! I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Time to twirl!
Cool. That's a tough nut to crack. Let's be friends. Enemy targets detected. Time for a shot. Talk. I'm okay. Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Don't mess with me. Who's next? I'll end your misery. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. What a headache.
1,000 wonders to raise your spirits. Fight as one!
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Commencing support.
Nap time.
Let's be friends.
observation.
strategy.
Can't stop the run.
Time for the main event.
Keep up. You can fight it or rock with it.
Enemy targets detected. Naughty child.
That's it. Pretty good crowd today. Song's for you. Turn it up. You can fight it or rock with it. I'm on guard.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
Nap time. Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Commencing support.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up. Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Time for a shot.
That's it. Lance at the ready.
Ready for another?
This song's for you. Turn it up.
Enemies ahead. Up for a
A
scrap?
little something for everyone.
Found your weak.
So you are afraid of whoops?
Huh? Let me tend your wounds. Ow!
I'll free you from your chains.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Don't mess with me.
Fight as one!
I'll free you from your chains.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Come get me.
Everything is ordained by the stars. Stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Time to poison your prescription! Better late than never.
You're all in on it.
Need a doctor?
What a headache.
Let's be friends.
Punish evil.
You bully!
Everything is ordained. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
I'm just warming up.
from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
I failed.